Welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining in. So as you can see, the price of Bitcoin here in a weekly time frame has somehow managed to stay above this 14.59 Fibonacci level, because this yellow line was a very important line of support in yesterday when the price was below it. I showed you that here in a immediate short term the price of Bitcoin could be forming this bullish scenario and we could be also seeing some sort of a relief rally type of movement, and this exact happened, and now that has brought the price above this 14.59 Fibonacci level, which is a strong line of support that we are not allowed to break, and that is around 40,500 price level, because we know in the past Bitcoin price action holding the support or finding support at this yellow line has led to some relief rally where the price of Bitcoin also got gravitated towards this 23.61 Fibonacci line, and in our case this 23.61 is around 47,000. I don't want to give you a false hope, but right now staying above this 40,500 is a very good scenario for Bitcoin, because we knew yesterday when the price of Bitcoin was hovering around this 39,000-40,000 range, we had some very strong line of support. For example, if you look at this one here in a daily time frame. So in a daily time frame, I showed you guys that this rising trend line was a very important line of support, because each and every price retracement, you can see each and every price retracement, after that we saw really nice relief rally type of price movement. In most of the cases, you can see after finding support at this rising trend line, we always saw relief rally type of price movement. And in our case, I showed you that if you don't want to look this as a rising trend line support, you can simply add this ascending channel, because according to this ascending channel, you can see the upper line here was a strong line of resistance and the lower line was a strong line of support. So that's why when the price of Bitcoin was hovering around this 39,000 range yesterday, I showed you with different example that we could be seeing some sort of a movement here to the upside if the support is going to remain, and the support did remain, and now we are seeing this impulsive price movement playing out. So the question here is, how far is this relief rally going to continue? Are we also going to see another movement where we could be getting gravitated towards the upper line area of this ascending channel, or is this just going to be a temporary relief rally before price again starts breaking here to the downward direction? I am going to show you exactly what could be happening in the immediate short term, so do watch the video till the end. And also guys, if you haven't destroyed that like button yet, then please do it right now, because it's only going to take you a second of your time. And now let me show you if this relief rally is going to continue, where it could be, and also why the price of Bitcoin saw this really nice bounce after retesting the support around this 39,000-40,000 area. Now let's look at this price action of Bitcoin in a daily time frame using this CPR indicator, central pivot range indicator. I have been asked this question so many times, which CPR indicator I'm using. I'm using this one here, pivot point CPR with monthly, weekly, daily high low from Gomati Shankar. So definitely a big shout out to this guy, because this indicator is one of my favorite indicator, because it's a leading indicator and it gives us information beforehand. Because according to this CPI indicator, you can see price after approaching around this monthly S1 line, after that we have seen some relief rally where the price of Bitcoin got gravitated exactly around this bottom CPI line, right? And only after that decided what to do next, because if you look in our case, this bottom CPI line is lying around 42,600, 42,700 area. So that's why guys, this bottom CPI line is also the line where we could be possibly getting gravitated here in the immediate short term for Bitcoin. And the reason why I'm actually saying you this is because if you look at the previous example where the price of Bitcoin was also forming this ascending CPR type of formation, right here, ascending CPR higher than the previous one, you can see here as well, we broke the support from the CPR line, came and tested the support from this monthly S1 line, and as soon as we tested the support from the monthly S1 line, we saw this relief rally where we got gravitated towards the CPI line, even saw this retracement, but still managed to continue this impulsive movement. Here, if you go backwards from 2020 September month in an uptrend, when we were forming this ascending CPR, you can see here as well, the price did not touch the monthly R1 line. It came and tested the support at this monthly S1 line. And if you look at this monthly S1 line carefully, guys, you can see exactly after approaching around this monthly S1 line, we also saw this relief rally where we got gravitated exactly at the bottom CPI line, and after that retracement, price testing the monthly S1 line one more time. After consolidation, you can see we started this new impulsive price movement. So that's why in our case, since the price of Bitcoin after approaching around this monthly S1 line is also showing this relief rally, so in most of the cases this relief rally has continued at least towards the CPI line or the bottom CPI line, right? And only after that decided what to do next. So that is the reason for me this bottom CPI line, which is around 42,600, 42,700, is going to be our potential upward target here in the medium short term for Bitcoin. And now guys, let me also show you quickly using this curve line, because I showed you each and every time the price of Bitcoin has showed this retracement after reaching around this curve line, we have seen a really nice bounce in price action of Bitcoin. That's why when the price was retesting this support around this 39,000-40,000 range, I showed you along with this CPI line, the monthly S1 line, also this ascending channel, the lower line area, which was holding the price. So after that, we could be seeing some relief rally type of movement, and this is exactly what is also happening right now with price action of Bitcoin. And beside this, if you have watched my video from yesterday, you know I added this falling wedge and double bottom type of formation and call this breakout, because we knew this upper line was a very strong line of resistance. If we are going to break out of it, I made that very clear on my yesterday video, then we are going to see this new impulsive price movement playing out here in Bitcoin price action. And this is exactly what happened. And I also said, if this is going to be more of a failure attempt, right, price is going to consolidate some more, doesn't matter. This is still looked as a bullish scenario, and we could be potentially heading towards this 42,000 price area, because I showed you not just only this falling wedge, you can look this as a double bottom type of formation. You can see, right, double bottom, and if the neckline around this 40,500, 40,600 is going to be broken, that was also said in my yesterday's video, after that we could be slowly starting this new impulsive movement. And you can see we came across this 41,500 area, and now we are seeing this consolidation type of formation. So if this consolidation is going to last, right, I'm also expecting some smaller pullback, and then again price heading towards this 42,000 area, because this bottom CPI line is where we could be getting gravitated here in the immediate short term for Bitcoin. But guys, let me also give you a reason why this 42,500, 42,600 actually makes a lot of sense if the price of Bitcoin after this consolidation is going to continue this rally here to the upper direction, because that line is exactly where another very interesting scenario is being formed. Let me show you that here. So guys, now before I switch into other chart, I just want to make you aware we have up to $8,700 crypto exchange bonus available for our community member here in the video description down below. So if you are an experienced trader, if you want to take advantage of this market volatility, then the link to BYBIT and PHEMEX is provided in the description down below, because you can see BYBIT right now is giving around $4,600 bonus and PHEMEX around $4,100 bonus. So the link is provided in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Now let me show you this very interesting chart, because if you look at this formation, guys, this is a very nice looking descending broadening wedge type of formation. And according to this descending broadening wedge, as you can see, the lower line here was a strong line of support, upper line was a strong line of resistance. And now if we are going to see some more consolidation or even a pullback, then you can see, guys, we could be slowly heading towards this upper line area from this descending broadening wedge, which could be again above this 42,000 area. So that's why if we are going to get gravitated towards the upper line area from this descending broadening wedge, right, then you can see, guys, this will also indicate that we actually could be getting gravitated towards the bottom CPI line, right, bottom CPI line, before price chooses an actual trend direction. So these are some of the interesting scenarios I thought sharing with you in today's episode. If you enjoyed my work, then please, guys, hit the like button, and also for those individuals watching for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.